I hope you are having a good day, the most open souls of this planet. I want to tell you about ancient Siberian traditions in this video. It's a pleasure for me. I really enjoy shooting videos. I love meeting you in the hall and seeing all of you shining. Your eyes await the next wisdom, and I like telling you about the oldest shamanic traditions. The best part is, it's not a religion, it's a culture. It's a worldview that allows us to communicate with nature and with all living beings. You know that men and women are different creatures. We now live in a world where the boundaries between men and women are increasingly blurring. When you walk down the street, sometimes you can't tell if someone is a woman or a man from the back. And sometimes, even when you outrun a person and look at them, you still can't understand whether they're a woman or a man. I don't know, maybe you're used to it, but I, as a shaman, can't get used to it. After all, if you look at nature, if you look at any kind of animal, female and male, you'll definitely see the difference between them, right? The plumage, the color, the habits, and the body shape will be different. There is a spirit of male power in one animal, and there is a spirit of female power in another animal or plant. They have different tasks, different predestinations. Is that right? It's the same for humans. In ancient times, our wisest ancestors understood that very well. They had the natural ability to look far into the future. What happens if we break one of the traditions and stop following them? They want boys and girls to study in the same school nowadays. How hard can that be? It's good. It's great. Our wise ancestors were looking forward to the future. What will our decision lead to in 100 or 1,000 years? Many times our ancestors saw that the consequences would be negative, so they left the tradition as it was. I know that you have already seen and have been very surprised that shamans think the old way, haven't you? It's no longer customary in our world for boys and girls to study separately. It's an old-fashioned approach. Shamans tell you, we have separate female seminars, and we have separate male seminars. We have men's shaman teachers who teach men, and we have women's shaman teachers who teach women. We even conduct our wonderful tours for women groups separately, and for men's groups separately. They cannot be taught together. We see very well the results of the consequences of men and women, the same teachers, the same programs, and the same energy. I think that you understand me very well now. Moreover, I think that you have intuitively felt it before. What does it lead to? There is a powerful overthrow of male and female energy, a change in function. A woman makes a career. She's lost her femininity. A man, on the contrary, does not make money. Why would he? What kind of nonsense is that? He'd rather visit a beauty salon to paint his nails. We see these things. Maybe they won't shock you. They don't shock me on the outside. They shock me internally. I see what happens to female power and male power. I see how many sick children are born because of it. It's a big problem. I see how the male and female disharmony destroys our nature. How did 2019 go? What have all the people of Earth remembered most about this year? I think I'll be right when I say the two biggest fires on Earth. Siberia was burning all summer. It hurts me. It's my Siberia. This is my ancestral homeland. This is where the ancient knowledge of shamanism came from. These are the lungs of Eurasia. Do you understand? This is the biggest forest in Eurasia. It's been burning all summer. Millions of hectares of forest were just destroyed. The forest in the Amazon was burning at the same time. This is the second largest forest on the planet, which is the lungs of all of North and South America. It's been burning all summer too. It was simply impossible to put it out. The weather was too hot and windy. These two forests were almost completely destroyed. Can you imagine? This is an environmental problem. Someone set fire to it, and it was impossible to extinguish the fire. We all read that on the news. Look at it with the eyes of a shaman. Why is all the water in the ocean littered with plastic? And the two biggest fires were raging. What does that mean? It means the female energy is blocked, probably even destroyed. There's more male energy, and it wasn't educated properly. The male energy is out of control. There is an imbalance of two energies on Earth, and it results in the fires and the lack of clean water. Where does that lead to? There's no point in giving numbers. It'll lead to food problems, air problems, and water problems. Our children and our grandchildren will die. That's the shaman's view. This is the imbalance between male and female origin, which started from the moment that boys and girls began to be brought up in the same schools, with the same teachers, and the same principles. This is why there is an imbalance of female and male energy. We're not modern people. No, we are not. We understand the ancient traditions. We honor these traditions. Now, with the blessing of the spirit of Siberia, a huge, wise, powerful spirit who has preserved the shamanic tradition. Indeed, we are returning the tradition of learning at our shamanic seminars. Our female teachers teach women separately. Our male teachers teach men separately. My beautiful, beloved woman, your shining eyes delight us at every seminar. We have real men seminars held by male teachers for your beloved sons and for your beloved husbands. Let your amazing men join the men's seminar. May your wonderful men have their right and real male energy restored, and you restore your female energy at our women's seminars. May the pure male and pure female energies in your lineage combine and your lineage thrive. This is how it should be. The power of the living shaman drum calls you to places of power. Trance practices, contacts with other civilizations, communication with spirits. All this awaits you at the next seminar. Be with the power. Be at the place of power.